What are the largest economies in the world? According to the International Monetary Fund, these are the highest-ranking countries in the world in nominal GDP. India. India's economy is the fifth largest in the world with a GDP of $2.94 trillion, overtaking the UK and France in 2019 to take the fifth spot. India's GDP, PPP, is $10.51 trillion, exceeding that of Japan and Germany. Due to India's high population, India's GDP per capita is $2,170. For comparison, the US is $62,794. India's real GDP growth, however, is expected to weaken for the third straight year from 7.5% to 5%. India is developing into an open market economy from its previous autarkic policies. India's economic liberalization began in the early 1990s and included industrial deregulation, reduced control on foreign trade and investment, and privatization of state-owned enterprises. These measures have helped India accelerate economic growth. India's service sector is the fast-growing sector in the world, accounting for 60% of the economy and 28% of employment. Manufacturing and agriculture are two other significant sectors of the economy. Germany. The German economy is the fourth largest in the world with a GDP of $4.0 trillion. Germany has a GDP, PPP of $4.44 trillion and a per capita GDP of $46,560, the 18th highest in the world. Germany's highly developed social market economy is Europe's largest and strongest economy and has one of the most skilled workforces. According to the International Monetary Fund, Germany accounted for 28% of the euro area economy. Germany's major industries are car manufacture, machinery, household equipment, and chemicals. Because of its dependency on capital good exports, the economy had a significant setback post-2008 financial crisis. The German economy is currently in the middle of its fourth industrial revolution due to the internet and the digital age. Industry 4.0 is the term used for this transformation, which embraces solutions, processes, and technologies and describes the use of IT and a high degree of system networking in factories. Japan. Japan has the third largest economy in the world with a GDP of $5.15 trillion. Japan's GDP, PPP, is $5.75 trillion. Japan's economy is market-driven, so businesses, production, and prices shift according to consumer demand, not governmental action. While the 2008 financial crisis took a hit on the Japanese economy and has stunted its growth, the Japanese economy's strength comes from its electronic goods industry, which is the largest in the world, and its automobile industry, which is the third largest in the world. Going forward, the Japanese economy faces some large challenges such as a declining population and an ever-increasing debt that, as of 2017, is 236% of its GDP. China. As the second largest economy in the world, China has seen an average growth rate of 9.52% between 1989 and 2019. China is the second largest economy considering nominal GDP, at $14.14 trillion, and the largest using GDP, PPP, which is $27.31 trillion. China has approximately $23 trillion in natural resources, 90% of which are rare earth metals and coal. China's economic reform program of 1978 was a large success and resulted in the rise in average economic growth from 6% to over 9%. The reform program emphasized the creation of private and rural businesses, easing the state regulations on prices, and investment in workforce education and industrial output. Another driving force behind the growth of China's economy is worker efficiency. United States. The United States has been the world's largest economy since 1871. The nominal GDP for the United States is $21.44 trillion. The US GDP, PPP, is also $21.44 trillion. Additionally, the United States is ranked second in the world for the approximate value of natural resources. In 2016, the US had an estimated natural resource value of $45 trillion. Several factors contribute to the US's powerful economy. The US is known globally for cultivating a society that supports and encourages entrepreneurship, which encourages innovation and, in turn, leads to economic growth. The growing population in the US has helped diversify the workforce. The US is also one of the leading manufacturing industries in the world, coming only second to China. The US dollar is also the most widely used currency for global transactions.